Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is, excuse me, one of the first things I always do is set up my menu. So we're going to go through, I'm going to show you how to set up a menu, and then we're going to learn how to use the customizer, and we're going to learn the difference between posts and pages. So let's talk about a menu. The idea is that one of the differences between WordPress as a blog and WordPress as, um, excuse me, WordPress as a blog, WordPress as a page builder is the use of a menu. Let's go down and let's take a look. So we're going to go to our WordPress site. And as you can see here, I've made a number of pages, right? So what I do is I make a page for each page of the website. So I'm going to make a new page now. I'm going to go to add page, and I'm going to type um, documents. Okay. And right now I'm not going to be worried about the content. I'm going to click publish. Okay, so this is kind of like a scaffolding. I'm going to click publish again. And then I'm going to go back to pages. So you'll see that I have a handful of pages: about us, contact us, documents, history, home, my philosophy, photo gallery. And the idea is I did that. I made a page for each of those sections of my website. You always want to have one page that's called home. That's the first page that the user will go to. Now that I've made my pages, and the idea is that I'll go back and populate them with content later. I'm going to go to appearance and go down to menus. Excuse me. I'm going to add my menu. So I'm going to take this out so you can see how this works. We'll do it together. So the first thing is I give the menu a name. Main menu, usually something pretty simple and descriptive. Click Save Menu. I add it to the primary menu. So different WordPress themes will allow you to add menus in different places. Some may give you up to 4 different places for menus. This one gives me 2 locations. We're only going to work with the first one, which is the primary menu location. So then over here under pages, I can go in and I can add pages, I can add posts, I can create custom links, I can click categories, I can do all those different types of things. So let's just add the pages here. So I'm going to put a check next to all the pages. Now here you see it's the most recent pages and view all. And the thing is that there aren't so many pages that they're very different, but I'm going to go to view all and I'm going to make a check next to all the new pages that I've created. And then I click add to menu. If I can't find a page, I can search for it. So I want home to be first, about us, contact us, documents, history, my philosophy, gallery. I want contacts to be last. I'll just drag it down. I can also click, toggle this open, and use the button that goes up one and down one, or drag it. Okay. And so I want about us. Let's change that history, my philosophy, documents, and then photo gallery. So now I've set up my main menu. I'm going to click Save Menu. Okay. So I have to go to Manage Locations and make sure that it says Main Menu here. Let's go back to Edit Menus. I can also link directly to a post. If I click that, click Add to Menu, I can link directly to a post, or I can create a custom link. Let's say I want to have a link to Adobe. I go to adobe.com, excuse me, and copy that link up there. I'm just going to right click and copy and then go back to my website, paste that in. And then I also say what I wanted to say, Adobe, and click Add to Menu. And then I can also link to a category in my blog. Let's say I want to link to my sports um, um, category and add to menu. So those are different ways that I can work with my menu. I'm going to click Save Menu. Okay. So that's how I build my menu. Now, if I decide I don't want something in here, I can just click and remove it. Now, it doesn't remove the page, it just removes the links. And I can also create sublinks. So let's say that I want to keep this custom link, but I don't want it to be at the root level. I can grab it, I can drag it underneath something like this. And I could grab this and drag this underneath something like that, or even have a third level or a second level like that. And generally what I try to do is I try to go down 2 levels. I generally avoid going down 3 levels. I think if you get to the point where you have a menu that's going down to a third level, it should just be embedded in the page as opposed to part of the menu structure at the top. So now I've successfully built my menu, and I need to build the menu to be able to use the customizer. Okay, let's stop there. I'm going to click Save Menu, and let's stop there.